is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be continuing our princess series, and today I have chosen to do Belle. So she is one of the most beautiful princesses out there. She has like the most wonderful ball gown, and I just really love her. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And if you see that the lighting has kind of changed, I'm really sorry. For some reason my ring light does not want to work today, so I'm kind of like bringing in the natural sunlight, but I don't want it to create too many shadows. So if it's a little bit darker in this video, I'm really sorry, but let's get on to the video. So I'm first going to prime my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I have already done my brows just to kind of save us some time. So as a little preview of what I'm going to be doing for Belle, I'm going to be doing like a brown shadow, and I'm going to put some yellow on the lid, and I'm probably going to add some gold shimmers somewhere on the lid, or like a little line of it, and just something within those tones. So to start off this look, I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to go in with the warm taupe color, and I'm going to apply that all over my crease. So this used to be one of my favorite palettes. It's still one of my favorite palettes, but I don't grab for it as much anymore just because I have more newer ones I like using. But the colors in here, like these two kind of pinkish shades, are just my favorite to play around with. And they just blend out so easily into each other. So just to deepen things up a little bit, I'm going to go in with this dark chocolate brown shade. I'm going to apply that in my crease, but I'm also going to apply it on my outer corner, just to kind of give me like that dark base that I want. So just to make it more precise, I'm going in with a more finer detailed brush. And I just want to make that crease nice and dark. I'm not being very careful with the shadows right now because I will cut my crease later on. So any of the shadows that fall onto the lid will be removed later. So that just helps to deepen up the crease. And just to help blend the shadows out, I'm going to go back in with that previous shade and just buff them in together. So now I'm going to go in with that same dark brown shade, and I'm going to kind of draw like a line because I want to give myself that nice V and bring the eye look more upwards. So I'm just going to lightly bring that color out. And then you can start seeing that V shape. And then you'll just connect everything together. So this is the general shape that we do have for the eye look. So I'm just going to go do the same thing on the other eye, and then I will be back. So now I'm just packing on that brown shade and just kind of making sure that the outer part is nice and well blended. And then I'm just fixing up any spots that I see look not symmetrical to the other eye, and I'm just kind of like buffing out everything and making sure that this base is clean. So for this next step, now that I have the brown all nice and figured out, I'm going to be doing a half cut crease, but I'm not doing the Vaseline trick this time. I'm just going in with my concealer, and I'm just going to make a nice base for that yellow shade that we're going to use next. So if you guys haven't seen the half cut crease or the full cut crease tutorial, I will link them up now, and you guys can go watch those if you struggle with cut creases. So now to fill in this cut crease, at first I was going to use a more brighter yellow, but I don't think I'm going to like the look, so I'm going to go in with like this softer banana yellow shade, and I'm going to apply that all over where we just cut. So for this step I'm using a flat packing brush, and I'm just going to tap the product all over. So yeah, I'm gonna like this one better because even though it's got like a more softer yellow shade, but you still see the yellow. If I would have used the neon yellow, I don't think I would have liked it. So now that we have that yellow shade all packed on, I'm going to go in and grab like my fluffy crease brush, and I'm gonna go in with that same dark brown shade and just buff the two colors in together, because right now you can kind of see like a little bit of a line. But I'm gonna go in and I'm just going to tap lightly and tap off any of the excess, because if not, it may look mucky afterwards. So I'm just going in with a very light hand to just blend out the two colors together. So I'm not going to put this brown shade too far away from me because I do want to smoke out my waterline afterwards, but I'm only going to do that after I do my foundation. So now I just want to add in a bit of shimmer. So I'm going to go in with the Stila liquid eyeshadow in the shade Diamond Dust. And I'm just going to apply that on the back of my hand and apply it how I normally do, using the small detailing brush. And I'm just going to apply that where we cut the crease. So as you can see, that just helps bring a little bit of shimmer to the look. So now this is the way that it looks, and I like those little shimmers. These are my favorite. I think they work so well. So now I am going to just go in and prep the rest of my face so I can put my makeup on. So for today's makeup look, I'm using the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced in the shade Pearl. And I'm bringing this one back out because it's been a while since I've used it. And I'm just going to apply that with my Morphe Beauty Sponge. So now that we have our foundation all over our face, our skin's looking unified, I'm going in with the Nars Creamy Radiance Concealer. And I'm going to be applying that at my under eyes, on my chin, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on the forehead, and on my cupid's bow. Once again, when you are doing this, if you've done your eyeshadow first, just be mindful of where your lines are, so that way you're not going to go and mess up any of the look that you have just done. So now I will go in and set my concealer right away with the Becca Hydro Mist Loose Setting Powder. Just because I get creasy under eyes and I don't want that to happen today. So now I'm going to go back in with the Warm Taupe shade, and I'm going to apply that all over the under eye. And that just helps smoke out the look a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with my contouring shade from Makeup Forever, and I'm going to start contouring my face. So I'm really making the peak of my focus right in here, and then I'm dragging that shade down, and I kind of do like a little U shape at the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to cut out the corners of my head. And then we'll get rid of those double chins. So now that we are feeling more sculpted, I was gonna go in with blush, but I feel like my cheeks are red enough right now that I don't wanna like intensify it more. So I think I'm gonna skip blush today, and I'm gonna go straight to highlight. So because it is Belle, I'm using my favorite gold highlighter for her, and we're just going to apply that and watch the magic happen. And we'll apply a little bit under the eyebrow bone. And now I'm just going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. And then I'm going to put my lipstick on and then finish off with the Cupid's bow. So for my lipstick, I am using the Lucky Strike Velvet Blur from ColourPop. It is just this beautiful kind of rosy pink shade, and I found this color would really suit for Belle. So now I will go and apply a little bit of that highlighter on the Cupid's bow. So this is what the final look looks like for Belle. So just like a nice brown, yellow kind of sparkly eye look with a very blush pink lipstick. So if you guys did like this video and you would like me to continue with this princess series, please let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy my content. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye guys!